Have you ever pondered the significance of antibiotics in our lives? Imagine a world where a minor cut or a simple sore throat could spell disaster, a world where surgeries, chemotherapy, and childbirth could be life-threatening due to the risk of infection. That was the reality before the development of antibiotics. These wonder drugs have revolutionized medicine, turning once lethal infections into minor inconveniences. Antibiotics are essentially our microscopic bodyguards. They're chemical compounds that kill or inhibit the growth of bacteria, helping our immune system win the battle against these microscopic invaders. Since the discovery of penicillin by Alexander Fleming in the late 1920s, antibiotics have been our go-to solution for bacterial infections, saving countless lives and making invasive medical procedures safer. But there's a catch. Each time we use antibiotics, we give bacteria a chance to evolve, to adapt, to fight back. This is the alarming phenomenon of antibiotic resistance, where bacteria mutate and become impervious to the drugs designed to kill them. It's an escalating global issue, with the World Health Organization declaring it as one of the top 10 threats to global health. We've been riding the wave of antibiotic discovery for the past century, but the tide is changing. The last new class of antibiotics was discovered more than 60 years ago, and the pipeline for new ones is drying up. The arsenal we've relied on to keep bacterial infections at bay is becoming less effective, and we're in a race against time to find new weapons. The sobering reality is this: without new antibiotics, we might return to a time when simple infections could become life-threatening. But don't fret, there's a glimmer of hope on the horizon. As we venture into the second part of our video, we'll explore the exciting frontier of antibiotic discovery, where artificial intelligence is playing an unprecedented role. So stay tuned as we delve into how the power of AI could be our beacon of hope in the battle against antibiotic resistance. Without new antibiotics, we might return to a time when simple infections could become life-threatening. But don't fret, there's a glimmer of hope on the horizon. Scene script. Can artificial intelligence discover new antibiotics? The answer is a resounding yes. Imagine a world where the discovery of new drugs is not limited by the speed of human research, but instead powered by the rapid, tireless calculations of a machine. That's precisely the world we're stepping into, as scientists have recently used artificial intelligence to discover a new antibiotic, marking the first such discovery in over 60 years. The process was a grand undertaking. Scientists used a machine learning algorithm, a form of artificial intelligence that learns and improves from experience, to analyze millions of chemical compounds. The algorithm was trained to recognize over 1,000 types of antibiotics, allowing it to predict which compounds might have similar antibiotic properties. And guess what? It worked! The machine learning algorithm identified a potent new antibiotic named halicin. This new drug is different from anything we've seen before, and it's capable of killing several types of bacteria that are resistant to all known antibiotics. But what does this mean for the future of antibiotic discovery? Well, it could potentially revolutionize the field. The traditional method of drug discovery is labor-intensive and time-consuming, often taking years, if not decades, to yield results. With artificial intelligence, we could significantly speed up this process, allowing us to discover new antibiotics at an unprecedented rate. Moreover, as bacteria continue to evolve and become resistant to existing antibiotics, the need for new drugs is more urgent than ever. AI could help us stay one step ahead of these harmful bacteria, ensuring we always have effective treatments at our disposal. This breakthrough is just the beginning. As we refine these machine learning algorithms and feed them more data, their potential to discover new drugs will only increase. With AI now in the antibiotic discovery game, we may be on the verge of a new era in healthcare, one where we're always one step ahead of harmful bacteria. The future of healthcare could very well be in the hands of artificial intelligence, and that, folks, is a future worth looking forward to.